Good morning, my viewers, and eyes everything. Welcome back again to our online Power Academy by me, Oginni Ayoola. Briefly this morning, I'll be talking about Isolator. While I was going home yesterday, I saw one Isolator around my area. I was asking myself, is there correlation between isolator and circuit breakers? So I went into my research as usual, and I saw some things that so there's so many mistakes we've been making, and it's not actually what we think we know. I told us as usual, learning always open your eyes to see what you don't know. Me myself, what I'm doing is making me to learn more and want to at least give more to our people. So what is an isolator? Isolator is a manually operated mechanical switch that is used to isolate an electrical part from a power source. In case you want to carry out a maintenance, you want to do one or two things in your equipment or in a power location, you need an isolator to switch it off. It's such like a switch. I'm still going to that one too. So like a switch that we use to manually, and keep on repeating manually to isolate a live part from the power source. And we have so many isolators. So I'm saying, when we were in NEPA or in KJL, we are used to Engr isolator, which we used to manually open our transformer for maintenance or for replacement of GMP and whatever of the thing. But we have so many type of isolator based on configurations and applications. Before I go into the various type of isolator we have, isolator is being used at the substations, in an industries for us to, in case you want to carry out your maintenance, you just put it there. So there are some things that I jotted down and I just want to speak from. So the type of isolation, and I told us type of isolation is based on the application. So there are some that I wrote that said based on the number of breaks. So some they break once, they break twice. So we have a single break isolators and we have a double break isolator. I will not go into details for now. And we have some that they said based on operating mechanism. So we have what we call horizontal isolator, we have vertical isolator, and we have phantographic isolator. Go and read more about it. We're talking about isolator. So I said some they are based on what? On number of breaks. We have single breaks, we have double breaks. We have some that they are based on what? Operating mechanism. We have horizontal, we have vertical, and we have pantograph isolator. And there are some too. I'm reading that are based on the locations. On the location in the power system, we have bus bars isolators, we have line isolator, transfer isolators, and other kind of isolator. Now, I will ask, is a gang switch an isolator? Yes, a gang switch, a gang isolator is also an isolator because that one too is placed on a transformer. But there's something I discovered was when I was still in the system, we used to open the gang isolator on load. It is bad. It is not good because it can cause about 2 or 3 things to our isolator. One, to our isolator, it can cause the tongue of that isolator to be damaged. When you are opening and closing, it increases at least the arcing at that point. What does it do is that it chop off all those arcing, and before you know it, once those things arc, one day the thing will not contact well. And once you open or close on load, it can cause an electrical accident or electric shock for us. So according to my research, it is not good. Isolator is not meant to be operated on load. I hear you from me again. Isolator is not meant to be operated on load. It's basically meant to be operated on no load for electrical accident and for the arcing. Are you getting it now? So now you have learned something this morning, and I now ask myself again, what is the difference between isolator and circuit breaker? Circuit breaker work automatically. Automatic. You know what I'm saying? While isolator is a manually operated device, which both of them are using for isolations. So now, what I'm saying this morning, the basic work was a circuit breaker is what? To protect an equipment. Isolator does not protect. So hear that one from me. Isolator is only just for us, it's a manually operated mechanical switch that is meant to isolate for maintenance purpose. Why a circuit breaker is actually meant for our circuit, to protect our circuit in case of any fault from the outside. It tripped on its own. So this morning again, or today, you have been able to learn what we call isolator. So now, please, what I want you to take from this class is, yes, it is good to use isolator, but don't see isolator as something you can operate on load. It is meant to operate on no load. Make sure you switch it off the main supply, then open your isolator, hold the supply back, then you can carry on your maintenance. Are you getting it now? Like I used to say, you have learned the difference between isolator and circuit breaker. One is used for manually operations, while one is for automatic operations. So now, what's the difference between our assignment now? The difference between isolator and switch, all this normal switch we use in our own. So I'm ready to give me the feedback in our comment section. So I used to tell us, don't forget to like my post, share, and comment on it. That is what gives me another swag. I see you in the next class. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Bye.